Hello again, Kirsi from Finland. Hope you have everybody been well. I am not so good. I have been sick, still a little bit off. Less fever, but my stomach is still not well. So if I look like a zombie, so that is why. And I am gonna show you today two of my early paintings last year. I think these two, as a part of those two earlier paintings what I showed you last week, kind of a four painting series, but I also divide them as pairs. So this is the second pair. And again, the one is kind of a portrait and the other one is a feeling. And the first one is what I show you is my favorite painting, and why I love it is because it lives by itself according to light. So in some lights, especially twilight, it's really spooky. And I would like to put this to my bedroom, so I could see it when I go to sleep, but I cannot take it away from those four paintings. So I would have to first paint one to that series. Yeah, I have a little bit OCD, I think, something like that. But uh, but yeah, so I cannot do that yet. Maybe someday I can take this one and get a good night's sleep. Yes. So this one. Mm. Oh, my baby. August D. Jungi Sugar. And this is painted of one of his Hegum pictures. I think it's probably some concert picture. I don't think this is from the official music video. And this doesn't look so much as the reference picture. I can see if I find it anymore. But I really like the idea how the shadows come on his face, and if I remember correctly, in that reference picture, the face was the light was a little bit pinkish, but I didn't want that, so I got it full blown white, so I could get it really pop up. Yes, so this is my love, my absolute love. Yes, and the next one is well, the subject is not so nice now. This is a painting. I couldn't take any. This is really hard to take. My skills are not enough to take good enough. Uh, my camera is falling. Sorry. So I don't have skills to take a good enough picture of this one, or take a video of it because it's so dark, so it reflects the light, so I cannot, I try to show it here, but this is my painting of how it feels to be at your low when you have a depression. I myself I have a depression. And in my case, I think it's called high functioning depression. So you would never ever think that I have a depression. And and I think this subject is quite important if you think the high suicide rates in many countries. And this is also something what you cannot find the cure. There is no cure for this one. You can only take care of the well. There's a treatment. Yes, you can treat it, but you have to find your own methods to treat it. And also, what I would like to all people to remember that having depression is not the same as being depressed. When you're having a depression, it goes never away. It even you see me now. So well, it's been 2 years since my last low. I call them low because that's what it is. And my depression is mild. So I try to when I am not on my low, I try to do everything to I try to avoid things that triggers it. But when I'm at my low, there's nothing you can do to help me. So this is really difficult subject. And this is actually first time when I'm publicly saying. I don't think if even my mom understands what I have. I have tried to say to her, but yeah, she doesn't want to think that her daughter has anything. Well, and also people who has a depression, they are not, they are not. I'm killing myself all the time and being low. So if you know that if you have a people you're near who that have a depression, you can ask them what can they do when they are at their low to help. Because I think it's so insulting if people goes and says to those persons, yeah, go to the sunlight, take a walk, go and exercise. Huh? Come on. Everyone has its own methods to survive. But when you are at your low, well, as I see it, you cannot do so much about it. But yeah, last 2 years has been to me really well. I have learned a lot about myself. I have learned a lot about it, how I'm functioning. Well, major self growth, and last year I think I have never been happier as I was, and I hope it continues this year. Of course, BTS is back, but I cannot go to the concert. I try to do 2027, maybe, probably, hopefully. Yeah, but this is it's as you can see, it's really hard to see. And there is my name. It's with bright orange. It's just a sign that I am still alive. Yes. But have a happy weekend. Bye bye.